to the vent or to the circle. I can click anywhere on the text, and it'll automatically find the center of the circle.
Okay.
So anyway, what it did is it gave me that horizontal section of pipe, and as we can see in the front view, it also gave me a vertical section up to, it's about a foot above the floor to that text entry. And so now I'll go to the side view, and I want to make I want to attach a pipe from this stack to the water closet. So I'll just draw a horizontal pipe over and then draw straight up to the water closet. And it made that connection for me. And many times I want to downsize that vent. I don't need a 3-inch vent right there necessarily. So I can select a different pipe size while that's highlighted. And I can also designate it as a vent. And that'll change the appearance. And then I'm actually done with the text entry in this case. I just used it to attach my pipe. Now I can delete it. And now I can click on the vent and drag the circle up the wall. And then from there I can turn horizontally and go out the roof.
I see.
If you go to Bill of Materials, you'll see that what it's going to give you there is.
Yeah, that's not bad. Now that you showed me a lot right there, now I can see.
Yeah, and so if with your toilet vented, they're making you vent each fixture individually.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
you might have a tub here, and then are you allowed to do this type of scenario below that sanitary tee?
Yeah, just as long as it has its own vent.
Oh, you couldn't share that. Well, obviously that wouldn't be good because you're sharing a water closet. You're using a water closet as a wet vent.
Right. So if you put another vent at the bathtub, that's totally legitimate.
I got you. And so you might do something like this with a 16th bend there. Then you would still have to have a vent coming up off of this horizontal.
Yes, you can.
Then you could tie into that vent.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look.
Right.
Gotcha. We have a lot more latitude here in North Carolina. They allow us, it seems to work. Seems to work well, but, you know, what can you do?
Yeah, right.
But, so anyway, I'll just back up a little bit. What I like to do typically, I don't know what happened to Mr. Brock.
He came in on my meeting.
Yeah, I had him here also.
He's not green over here anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll figure it out. Anyway, I will start a new file. And what we do a lot of is we'll import a PDF file or any graphics format. And then we'll place our fixtures and walls and such on that. Right now it's resizing and formatting the picture for import. Takes a few seconds.
Yeah.
And then once it appears, then we just draw a box around the area that we want to bring in.
Okay.
And then click Import Selected Area. And now we have to set the scale of the graphics file. So what we do is we'll zoom in we'll find a good wide dimension line, and we'll mouse down on one end of the line and then release the mouse button at the other. And then we just have to tell it how long that line is, and we can see up here at the top it's 40 feet. Click OK, and that's all you have to do to set the scale. And there's somebody coming in.
Yeah, that's me, Jim Brock.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I finally figured this out and got connected with you. I'm looking at your floor plan you got there.
Okay, good, good. I can get rid of that for now. So far, all we did was import this this file, and we set the scale. And you're already familiar with how to do that, aren't you, Mr. Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay. Now,